everybody, I am MizoreYukii and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be looking at 10 mods that I think are must-haves honestly in this game. So let's just jump straight into it. The first mod that I think is a must-have is a mod that makes your Sims stand still in CAS. Like, they do look a little bit strange. It's something to get used to in my opinion, but the Lord does it help. Let me tell you, this is a lifesaver. Obviously, when you're close, their eyes move. They don't always stand still, obviously. So if you pick a trait and something, they do still move, which is nice. But they immediately go back to the stance, which I really like. It really does help a lot. And the best part about this is it is also on occults. Now, if you guys know occults in this game, they stand and do jiggly movements all the time, but luckily now they don't anymore. This actually helps so much to create the sim because gosh darn it, do they move a lot. Now I also started in CAS because I have one more thing for CAS. So that was mod number 1. Mod number 2 is going to be the pointy ears mod. Now if you're a fantasy lover like I am, this mod is definitely for you. So right now, currently in the game, without any mods, you cannot do anything to the ears to make them pointy yourself. Like, you have to either have them as a mod like these, or you have to be an occult sim, or it has to be genetic. But with the pointy ears mod, you can go into detail edit mode, and then you see the ears. Yeah, you just click and drag, and you can go as far as you'd like, shape them as you'd like, so you can really customize them, even just a little bit of a point if you want to do some storytelling or something. I don't know, but I really do like this. Now, the third mod is not in CAS anymore, so let us go out. I forgot to mention that I will definitely be linking all of these mods down below, so you guys don't even have to worry about trying to find them or anything. They will all be linked down below. But the third mod is a cloud replacement mod. Now, of course, I choose the one world that doesn't have clouds in it. So let me just quickly travel to another world, maybe one, you know, with clouds. Okay, so this mod doesn't just replace the clouds to any other random clouds, but it replaces the clouds to Studio Ghibli clouds. I have no idea if I'm saying that correctly, but as you can see, all of the clouds look really puffy and really pretty, and obviously the time of the day does matter, as you can tell, but look at the clouds! They're so puffy and pretty! I absolutely love this. If you like the Studio Ghibli anime movies and stuff, you will definitely like this, but I just really love the puffy clouds. It adds so much more. It's just so pretty. I just love it so much. Now, the next mod is going to be a build and buy thing. I know that's technically custom content, but this also affects gameplay if you download the right version. So if I type in squish, you can see there is a ton of little pretty squishmallows. Who doesn't want this in their game? Honestly, who does not want pretty little squishmallows in their game? Now, the reason why I really wanted to add this mod in is because not only are they adorable, you can actually find them as collectibles. So they replace the My Sims little figurines, and then the same way you find those, so usually in capsules and things like that, that's also the way that you will find these little friends, and they are so cute. Obviously, I downloaded the version that you can just buy them normally because I wanted to show them off for the video, but you can absolutely get them and just find them around the world, which I think that will be a lot of fun, especially for parents who want stuff for their kids or kids who want to find toys for themselves. I just think they are so cute. If we go to the computer and we want to enroll into university... Oh, okay, here we go. We have our acceptance letter. I didn't cheat the time to go faster at all. No, not at all. I wouldn't do anything like that. Anyway, we did get our acceptance letter, so let's go ahead and choose a university. Okay, so let's say you just enrolled into university and you were accepted. You choose the university that you want to go to, obviously. So let's say you want to be in Brightchester. Great. And then you choose the degree that you want. Oh, you want to go into villainy. Great, fantastic. Now, usually it says you have to complete so many classes to graduate. This time, it says you have to complete 4 classes to graduate. And how many classes can you take? That's right, 4 classes! Wow! So yeah, it's really a lot better. You can also decide, oh, you just want to do 2 classes and then go again to do 2 classes. But let's say you want it to be as short as possible. You do 4 classes or 3 classes and an elective. Like if you play on short lifespan and you go to university, your Sims are going to age up and die before you finish. The next mod that we are going to be checking out is the First Impressions mod. Now this mod is going to give your Sims first impressions with other Sims. Now I don't know if I have first impressions with any of these Sims. Okay, so we just introduced ourselves to this Sim. Now as you can see, we already have a sentiment, and that is the first impression. So as you can see, we have a first impression about Becca. So from the very first meeting Becca, Junior got the distinct feeling that this Sim is a little too clingy for his tastes. He does find her very attractive though, but yeah, so he thinks she's clingy from the moment that he met her. Let's maybe introduce ourselves to a few more Sims, just so that we can see a few others as well. But yeah, you kind of get the gist of it. So you basically introduce yourself to a Sim, and then you get a first impression of the Sim. It's pretty self-explanatory. There are a ton of different first impressions that you can get, which I really do like that. So as you can see, they both got first impressions of each other. So Junior thinks that this Sim is interesting Sim, so there's just something about Jane that seems to vibe in a way that appeals to Junior. But Jane thinks that he's annoying. Well, Jane has barely met the Sim but already finds them notably annoying. So as you can see, there are a ton of different things that's probably gonna be a lot of fun to play with, honestly. Like you meet somebody and then you can check what they think about you, or you can see what your Sims think about them. So we are starting to move a little bit more towards the bigger mods. So let me show you guys a mod that a lot of you have probably already heard of because it's just that popular and it's such a necessity in my game, to be honest. So this mod is MC Command Center, or MCCC for short. But MC Command Center is a life-changing mod. So as you can see, if you go onto the computer, you already get the option for MC Command Center. You click on it and then you get a ton of different options for a ton of different things. So you can just go into all of these and get an enormous amount of options to change things in your game. So let's say you want aliens to abduct people all the time. You can set your game to have alien invasions. And that's not even the best part about this mod. Like, you can literally set everything that you could possibly think about. So as a command center, you can go to pregnancies, other pregnancies, allow pregnancy aging, so your Sims will age when they're pregnant, because usually in game they don't. You can use traits for pregnancies, random moods. There is a ton of things that you can set in these settings, and that's not all. I know it's crazy, but there's more. If you click on your Sim or any other Sim in the game, you also get the option for MC Command Center. And when you click on this, you get a ton of other things that you don't find on the computer. So you can see a bit of information about the Sims, so the age, their spouse, their children, their home, a lot of different things. And then if you click on modifying CAS, you go into CAS, of course. You can do Sim commands, which will set their age, modify them in CAS, maintain the Sim. Teleport commands are the best thing ever. If I want to teleport somebody to my Sim that's just in the world, I can do that, like literally anybody. You can even set your Sims to become pregnant. Like for male Sims, you can start an alien pregnancy. Oh, I want 4 children. Yeah, your Sim is not pregnant with 4 children. or 3 children. I cannot count. Anyway, yeah, so now this sim has been pollinated by senior pollination technician number 3. So, and it does actually say alien abductions, even if your sim hasn't actually been abducted. You see, so there's really a ton of things to look into with this mod. Obviously, I'm not going to show you every single thing that you can do, because that's going to take absolutely freaking hours, and I just don't have the time for that, seeing as I have more mods to go over. Now, the next mod that I'm going to be recommending today is the wonderful Whims mod. Now, you might have heard of Wicked Whims, and we're not going to talk about Wicked Whims. So with this mod, you can also choose your sim's attractiveness preferences. So if you go into attractiveness, once you click on your sim, you can choose the preferences, or you can develop them, or you can choose or develop for other sims as well. But if you go into choose, you can actually set a ton of different things. So fundamental attractiveness, hair, details, body, outfit, there is a bunch of things. So if this preferred sex is now in the game, so that I don't think is really going to make a difference, since you can actually now change it in the game, finally. But there is a ton of other things like preferred occult. So let's say you only want your sims to like aliens, they will. Or preferred age, or a ton of other things like hair, color, length, type, a lot of different things for your sim to choose from. But you can also get lice and a lot of other things. So you can buy shampoo, pads, tampons, birth control, wonderful chill pills, condoms, a lot of different things that you can buy. So you do get that under wonderful, and then you purchase them because, you know, safety. But talking about safety, that does bring us to the next mod. There is a lot more to talk about for the wonderful Whims mod, but it's just way too much. So I do recommend you guys check those mods out, because there is really just so much things that you can do for those mods. But for the next mod, we are going to have our sims a woohoo, because the next mod is going to be the realistic childbirth mod. So let's say you just tried for a baby and you want to take a pregnancy test. Now, this is the in-game one, this is the modded one. So you click on the modded one, of course, and then your sim goes to the bathroom, and when they get to the bathroom, they actually whip out a pregnancy test and actually use it like a normal, like you would a normal pregnancy test, and they sit and wait, and when they aren't pregnant, they usually get a normal reaction where they just shrug it off like, oh, they don't really care. But as you can see, if they get the pregnancy test positive, they are going to be very, very shocked. But now both of my sims are pregnant because I did set him to have an alien pregnancy. But that's not what we're focusing on today. So, with Mccc, of course, you can also set when the pregnancy is happening and stuff. But let us go ahead and do the pregnancy phase. She's going into labor right now, okay? So, once you get to the hospital, you get this little thingy that says, "Welcome to the clinic. Feel free to make yourself comfortable and ask one of our obstetricians if you need anything. You can try doing some labor-inducing activities such as taking a walk or doing exercise on a birthing ball. You will go into active labor once you are 10 centimeters dilated." So obviously it's all going to be a lot more realistic, which is fantastic. I really do like that it's done. So he checks the dilation, like literally checks it. We are 1 centimeter dilated, so we need to start working on getting more dilated. Oh, I can actually cheat it. I can say give birth immediately with the cheat. Oh, we just click on them and we say give birth. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was really going to have to wait. But no, we can actually cheat it to go faster. Since this is only a mod review, I don't want to be here for days. So your sim will actually have to give birth the normal way, like anybody would give birth. So you can either do it this way or you can go for a C-section. So you actually do have options. And I'm gonna speed this up. Oh, what do you know? We have a baby boy named Edgar. So then the baby is born. Look at that, you can actually see a freaking head. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was terrifying. And then your sim holds their baby because, you know, they just sat in the birthing little bed for hours. Hours, I tell you. They deserve to hold their pretty little baby. That's actually so cute, oh my gosh. At least the baby's gonna have a ton of toys to play with. The last mod for today is my absolute favorite mod. It's the mod that I cannot live without. Honestly, I would just die. I would die if I didn't have this mod. So, the next mod is the UI Cheats mod. So this mod gives you the power to do everything. Absolutely everything. Oh, your sim needs to go pee? No, he doesn't. Actually, yes, he does. Social, up, down. You can literally just click once to change their needs. You can actually change your relationship with Sims. So let's say you want to love Becca. You can. Or, no, actually, you don't want to love Becca anymore. Take it away. You see, you can literally change everything. This mod is fantastic. You can set your skills. You can set the rank of the career that you want to be in. You can literally change the time of the day. So let's say you want it to be 3 p.m. You can change it. You see, 3 p.m. Let's give him a job. He's a scientist, sure. Oh, actually, you want him to be level 10. You can do that. Now, there's not really like a lot of things that go into it like the other mods, like a lot of different things to explain. It's as simple as it sounds. You literally just click on things and it will change it. I wish I had more time to go into depth with all of these because, you know what, they deserve it. Each and every one of them deserve a video all for themselves. But yeah, I thought I would put a bunch of them into one video for you guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel. And I will definitely see you all in another video. Goodbye, everybody.